Hey everybody, this is Kenny with Beat Body Training, and today I want to give 2 tips to all the young guys out there that are just starting to get into weightlifting and they got a passion for it, they want to improve their body. So I'm going to give you 2 tips that I think that'll help you avoid a lot of the fluff that's out there and a lot of the crap you're going to run into from other people in the gym or just in society. So the first tip I'm going to give you, and this is something that I wish that I had studied a lot more when I was younger, about 15 when I got into the gym. I kind of went the opposite route. But the first thing I really wish I had paid a lot of attention to was nutrition. Nutrition. This is what it comes back to all the time. You want to make the gains, you want to recover, you got to think about your nutrition. I really wish I'd actually studied micronutrients and macronutrients at a younger age. I've always been the type of guy that's been like a bulldog that I feel in the gym for, the kid with asthma and, all the cards are stacked against him. But I was just that kid. I may be the last one, but I would try my very best. So training was never something that was the problem for me because I loved it. Whether I was the best or the worst, I loved it. And I still love it to this day. I will train for hours. I love it. That's just what I do. But I really wish that I had paid more attention to the nutritional side of the whole aspect of bodybuilding or just training as an athlete or to become better. Because it's like if you're building this beautiful car, like say you buy a Porsche, you don't put regular gas in a Porsche or a Viper or a Bugatti. It doesn't work like that. You need to put premium fuel in there. You need the top grade stuff. So I mean, I was a kid and high metabolisms, what I had, and I could eat cheeseburgers and I could eat Skittles and I could eat all these different things and I'd burn it off. But I wasn't making probably the best progress that I could have. So my advice to all of you is before you go into buying crazy supplements and the dark side of weightlifting, study nutrition. Really look at your macros and look at your micros. And don't just read books done by bodybuilders. Read nutritional books based on doctors, things that actually have studies. Like, look into that. Read things like the China study. Read Eat to Live. Read Fat Chance. Do research on diabetes, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, sensitivity. Read books on fasting, intermittent fasting. Read books on just what happens if you have too much protein, too little protein. Read the benefits of a vegan diet or a raw diet. There's so much information out there, and whatever route you decide to go through, I'm not telling you to become a vegan or to do the paleo diet. I'm telling you to study nutrition. This is an arena that should never be neglected. It shouldn't be, okay? And I promise you that once you actually take the time, your mind's gonna be like it's gonna open huge, because you're gonna be told so many different things from so many different people, and what you have to understand is what they're telling you is what worked for them, and that's their truth. So it's not that they're wrong for it. Don't get mad at them, but understand that what works for one person may not necessarily work for you. So what I think you should do is do the opposite of what I did. Instead of just always being in the gym, is study the effects of what happens to your body after you're in the gym, or what do you need to make your body better, just to feel better, because at the end of the day your health is number one. So if you have crappy quality of life, it doesn't matter how much you bench. So that's my first tip to you. Study nutrition. Really dig deep into it. I promise you this is a subject that will take you a very long time to cover, but you'll make so much more progress. You'll feel better. You'll feel more confident, and you'll make better choices about when to have your cheat day, how to go about a cheat day, do you even need it. You'll see so many different avenues that are going to just open for you. Now my other tip is don't avoid the compound lifts. That's something that I completely avoided when I was 15, probably, honest to God, till like 19. I don't even think I knew what a deadlift was probably till 20 years old. And that's something that definitely set me back. do the compound lifts. It's more bang for your buck. Not everybody has all the time in the world to be in the gym. So lifting heavy and hitting multiple muscle groups is very, very beneficial. And once you're done with the compound lifts, then go to the isolation training and polish it off and, hit the biceps and whatnot. But, don't avoid the pull-ups, don't avoid the push-ups, don't avoid the deadlifts, the squats, and the bench press. Hit those 3 all the time. Deadlifts, hit the squats, hit the bench press. Hit them hard, okay? It's multiple muscles, it's bang for your buck. I mean, if you can even get into things like powerlifting. I got a friend who's in powerlifting, and my God, this guy's strength is incredible. And you couldn't even tell if he was a bodybuilder or a football player, or if he was just a power. You couldn't tell. Aesthetically, he looks amazing because his nutrition is incredible. And his strength and his technique when he actually does the weights is on another level. And he's squatting pretty heavy weight. He's deadlifting, I'm talking in that 500-pound range, and he's doing that consistently. So those are my 2 tips for all you young guys out there that are just getting into weightlifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting. Just, you want to be more athletic, you're the skinny guy, or you're the fat guy and you want to trim down. Those are my 2 things to tell you. Number 1, once again, never avoid nutrition. Study nutrition. I'm so serious about this. You will be better for it every single time you crack open that book. Number 2, don't avoid the compound lifts. Get the bang for your buck, get that high intensity training in there with it. Lift heavy. I promise you guys, it'll help you so much more. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, rate the video, share the video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace!